Al-ilaj bil-ruqya. The qaf and the ya is connected. Ruqya min al-kitab was sunnah. Al-ilaj, the healing. Healing. To treat yourself when you have a sickness, the treatment that you're doing to heal yourself. That's what called ilaj. So when you're doing to somebody, you are the mu'alij. You are the healer. Even Allah is the healer, but you are the prophet. Birruqyah. Ruqyah is anything you say as a word, you have to spit to your hand and rub yourself. That called ruqyah. No matter what kind it have a haram one, it have a halal one. Halal ruqyah is from kitab. Kitab mean Quran. Sunnah mean from the hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So is some ruqyah in the Quran, the ayahs you read to the sick person to get healing for. And in the Sunnah, the dua of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that is not in the Quran, is in the hadiths. That called Sunnah. Everything Prophet do, that called Sunnah. Everything is in the Quran, they call that min al kitab, from the book. So when they say from the book, book of Allah. When they say Sunnah, Sunnah Nabawi, Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these, everything we're reading is no ilaji jahiliyyah. Jahiliyyah mean ignorance. So as some Fulani or Mandingo or Sose, Wolof, every language have some word they say in their language. They say Salal Muhammad, Walal Muhammad. After that, Baraka, whatever, they will say. The rest sometimes they don't even say it loud because sometimes they're lying, making up stuff. Since you don't know better, you think they're saying something very important. It's nothing to say. At the end, you just see the lip moving and spit to it and rub it. And some, they have a really thing to say, but it's haram words. Some of those ilaj things that they say is insulting Allah or insulting the Prophet or insulting the Quran or insulting the Islam religion purpose. So those are kufr. When you do it, you become kafir. The person don't even know. Sometimes it's not your language. It's different language, that language you never heard of. Sometimes it's a jinn language. Sometimes the jinn speak the same language we speak. Sometimes they have their own language. We don't speak that language. So, as some people would say, my grandfather learned this from the jinn. He used to be hunting, and some jinn gave him this heritage. Heritage means the thing that they're supposed to read and rub on somebody if a hand break, or you have an eye uh, sickness in your eyes, or anything in your body. They say so and so have good way of treating this. Sometimes it's not by sunnah, it's not by the kitab. Those people don't even know their name if you write their name for them. So what they're doing is they're reading the ruqya of ignorances from the jahil. So this is from the sunnah, ilaj from the sunnah. What we're reading here. This is not from Quran, it's from the sunnah. A'udhu, I seek refuge bikalimatillahi, with the word of Allah. Kalima is sentence. Kalimatin, the sentence of Allah, meaning the word of Allah. At-tam, alif al-lam, lam al-qamariyah. At-tam. So when you put it together, kalimatillahi tam, you don't pronounce the alif al-lam. It becomes shamsiyah. A'udhu bi kalimati lahi tam. That's a stop there, semicolon. I seek refuge of the word of Allah that is complete. Or you said, I seek refuge of the complete word of Allah. Min ghadabihi, from the anger of Allah against me. Sometimes you get sickness, you did some wrong, some kind of sin you commit in your life. Allah don't want to kill you without punishing you in this life, because if He don't punish you here, you have to be punished in hellfire. Sometimes because of that, Allah put some sickness on you. That sickness, if you be patient, that will be forgiveness of your sin that you commit. But you have no idea why you are sick, why you got this type of sickness. Example as HIV, it comes from adultery. So if you're not faithful, you go sleep with somebody, male or female, who have HIV, and you also have HIV, you get punished by Allah for having that disease because you disobey Allah. That's easy point that we can learn now in our time. But most of the sickness, not all of the sickness, but a lot of sickness, a lot of calamity happen to human being because what you have done. Allah said in the Quran, وَمَا أَصَابَكُم مِّن مُّصِيبَةٍ فَبِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَيَعْفُو عَن كَثِيرٍ. Every calamity that happened to you is because what you have done with your own hand. You have disobeyed Allah. Because of that disobedience, Allah put that kind of calamity on you. Sometimes He put on your family because you're the one who will feel with that stress. It's in your wife or it's in your kids, somebody you're reliable. You that person is depending on you. You have to take care of them. So Allah is angry with you by disobeying Him for things that you do. That's why you said, I seek refuge from the complete word of Allah, min ghadabihi, from His anger against me, from the anger of Allah. The He apply to Allah, min ghadabihi. That apply to Allah because the name is here. You said you seek refuge of His complete word and His anger, wa iqabihi, and His expiation. Iqab is punishment, type of punishment. You do something here, Allah punish you with it, either here or hereafter. So if Allah will make you sick, not to be punishment, not to be punishment. It was a man in the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of the Sahaba. He was healthier, stronger, moving forward, doing everything right, and he was even richer. He started getting sick, calamity after calamity, calamity after calamity. One day the Prophet ﷺ looked at him and he said, it must be something you saying in your dua. What is it? Do you ever ask Allah something for this life? He said, yeah. The Prophet said, what is it? He said, I raise my hand and say, oh Allah, whatever I have done, punish me in this life, not hereafter. The Prophet said, he said, yeah, that's why you are always sick. That's why you always have a calamity. That's not smart dua. You ask Allah and say, oh Allah, everything I have done, you are my Lord. I seek forgiveness from you. Forgive me. Do not punish me here or hereafter. And have a mercy on me. And he said, why don't you say that instead of going to against yourself? You ask Allah to punish you this life instead of saying, forgive me. And the man changed his dua. He get better right away. So sometimes things happen according to what you ask, according to what you do. So iqab is the punishment of what you do to be punishing you. If Allah get angry by anyone, Allah will punish that person because the reward of Allah's anger, even your anger, when you're angry at your child, you slap them. So if Allah get angry at anybody, it's a punishment. So you seek refuge of Allah's complete word from His punishment and from His anger and from His punishment. وشر إقاب وشر عباده وشر عباده. Shar is bad, like we say, min sharri ma khalaq, from any bad thing that Allah created. وشر عباده وعلى عباد الله الصالحين عباده, the slaves. So everything that is created, is a slave of Allah. Jinn, human, malaika, any kind. And what you know, what you don't know, every creation, they are slaves of Allah. They serve in Allah, they pray to Allah in the way that we don't know. Allah said, وَإِن مِّن شَيْءٍ إِلَّا يُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِهِ وَلَكِنْ لَا تَفْقَهُونَ تَسْبِيحَهُ. Every creature, everything, even the trees, when you see the tree, the branches shaking, they're praying. When they're blowing them, they're moving, they're praying. They're saying Subhanallah, but we cannot hear. Everything talk. The animal talk to one another. They understand each other's language. We don't understand them. When when the crow is outside, caw, 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 you just think it's noise. But the other crow understand what this crow is saying, and they come. They call each other. They come. Hyenas in jungle, all kind of animal. They have a kind of a way when they scream that way, their partner come quicker and come to rescue them. That tell what they're into is a trouble. They'll come to help. So everything bad and everything good is a creation of Allah, and they are slave of Allah. Allah made them. Allah make them to be that bad, and Allah is the one who can save you from the evil. So this part is وَمِن شَرِّ عِبَادِهِ, and I seek refuge of Allah from, I seek refuge with Allah from the worst of his slaves, evil of his slave. Shar is evil. The jinn, they are evil. That's why they call them devils. And some human being, they are devil too. They just see, to just look at you, you get sick. That's why they call bad eye, evil eye. Some people, not everybody. It's a particular people who have the evil eye. When they look at you, either with love or with hate, the eye contact with you, it gives you sickness. From there, you start shaking or you feel pain in some part of your body. You go to the doctor, they look at all your body, they don't see no problem. They take stool sample, pee sample, blood sample, and send it to the lab. Zero. It's all negative. But you have a pain like you're about to die because the evil eye affects you. Some people, their eye is more dangerous than the voodoo, sihr. And some people, they are for this life only doing bad to do the sihr. People go to them, they do the sihr. That's their life until they die. So they are sharr ibadullah. They are evil slave of Allah. So you saying, I seek refuge of the complete word of Allah from his anger, Allah's anger, and Allah's punishment, and from the evil slave of Allah that he created. وَمِنْ هَمَزَاتِ الشَّيَاطِينِ, and the shaitan distraction. Sometimes the shaitan distract you out of your deen by sickness. You know, some people will be in Tawheed, they're worshiping Allah, they don't believe nothing but Allah. Shaitans come to them and make them sick with some jinn disease. Because of that sickness, their iman is gone. Now they get so stressed with that sickness, they want to get healing. They go to some setting. That setting tell them, oh, you have such and such, you have to do such and such. Sometimes they fell into shirk right there. And when they do, they start getting little benefit. The shaitan will take the sickness light, not to take it all away, but because this person have done something bad, it's a shirk, the shaitan pull a little bit of the pain to make it reduce. Now all of a sudden he feel like, wow, I get benefit. Maybe I have to keep doing this. Then he go again and do more pain relief again. The more you do, the more pain relief. At the end, when you stop, the pain come back. So you have to continue doing this. It will be your life. So it's a hamazati shayatin. But hamaz is as pinching. When you're doing something, they pinch you, they distract you. Shaitan pinch you by giving you some type of sickness, but Allah is the one who can protect you from him. وَأَن يَحْضُرُونَ, and I seek refuge of Allah from shaitan to be Hadar. Hadar means to possess in me. Shaitan cannot possess on you. When you read in Quran on somebody who has sickness, jinn sickness, the jinn will be inside of the body, either in the head or in the chest or in the heart, or it will be running with the blood flow. Sometimes they are in your eyes only, sometimes on your face only. Allah make that easy for them. Jinn could go only in this tip of your finger, not rest of your hand. And this part is like need to be cut off. Pain. Because whole entire jinn can shrink. 10 jinn could be in inside one finger. And they're bigger than us in the creation. But Allah make them could be tiny to make themselves very small so that they could go any part of your body. They could run with your blood flow in your vein and go to your heart and go anywhere they want to go in your body. If Allah protects you from them, they cannot do that. So this dua is to protect yourself from that. Even if you have the jinn possessed on you, you read this hurt them like you're stabbing them with knife or you put a fire charcoal on their body. They cannot have it. So the more you're doing this, they get out of your body. So it's beneficial to memorize this. Again, I'll repeat it one time, then we go to recitation. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة. Don't stop until you get here. I shall give a seek refuge with Allah by His complete word. Min ghadabihi, seek refuge of Allah to protect you from His anger against you. Wa iqabihi, and His punishment against you in this life or hereafter. Wa sharri ibadihi, and protect you from the worst slave or evil slave of His. Wa min hamazati shayateen, and the distraction of the shayateen. Shayateen is a plural. Shaitan is one. Shayateen is more than one. And the shaitans distraction. Wa an yahdurun, and them to be possessed on me, not to be possessed in your body, even not on top, either inside. So I say, refuge of Allah from the distraction of the shaitan and for them to be inside of me. And if they're already in, you read this, they get out. You keep reading and rub it there wherever it's hurt. You read it to your hand, you rub it there. If it's a stomach hurt, you rub it there. Whenever you read this, you rub it there. If it's your head, same thing. Wherever it hurts. If it's whole your entire body, you read this, tooth to it, rub wherever you can reach. The shaitan will get out. Sometimes when you do it, you could feel it. Whole your entire body will be like tingling. It's like something moving. And you can tell something is going on. And the more you do, it will go away. A lot of people have jinn, they don't know. And you can tell because sometimes you listen to the Quran, they disappear. When you finish, they come back. But when you read this and you rub on your body, this is permanent from now. If you do tonight until in the morning, it protects you. You do in the daytime, all day you are protected. So special if you do number of time, not just one time. It's good to do that. Yeah. So we will stop this and go to the recitation.